Alright, everybody. Game number 4. Commentary. League of Legends. Here we are in the champion select. Just 1 minute left before the game actually starts. Just a little delay going on. I just saw one of my friends was just starting a game, so I thought, hey, might as well stream it. Alright, so my friend LGDArm is going to be playing as Jarvan on the purple team, which is interesting because I can't even see that team, so it's probably a glitch in spectator mode, or it's just, you know, one of those things. So anyway, we got Jungle Riven on the purple team, and we have Jungle Mundo on the blue team. Get ready for some jungling action. I love seeing a Jungle Riven. She's always fun. I love seeing a game with RenHanxue and a game with Poppy. I mean, those two face-to-face are going to be so much fun. Poppy just smashing away with her Q, and RenHanxue just slicing away with his Q. Oh, it's going to be a blast. Anyway, let the games begin. My phone just went off, so I'm just going to check that. You'll see the Avengers tomorrow. See if I can get some league in. Alright, here we go. So, on the blue team, we have Teemo, Ryze, Vayne, Poppy, and Mundo versus Jarvan, Riven, Leona, Brandon, RenHanxue. So, for our ranged AD carry bottom, they're not going to exist. So that's going to be fun. I don't know what to tell you. I'm as puzzled as you guys are. Teemo, good. Ryze, love him. Love his most recent rework. Adding move speed on his ult and giving his E a nice AP or mana ratio. It's going to be very handy. Poppy just, I really need to redo her artwork. She just looks like, I don't even know what she looks like. She looks like one of Mundo's turds. Anywho, let's get this slow beast RenHanxue loaded up. I'm actually curious to see what this lane's going to be. I'm assuming RenHanxue's going to go bot, and Jarvan's going to be top. Now that I think about it. But who knows? I guess we'll know in a few seconds. It'll be good to see, I'm sure Teemo will be going AD. They have enough AP already. And I guess Poppy being a hybrid. Anyway, game begins. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's see what we got here. I'm just going to hide everything just because it kind of looks nice. I like to, I'll open it up every once in a while. Ryze, Vayne, Poppy going top. Mundo runs jungle.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
RenHanxue going top. Should be interesting. I'm excited. Alrighty. Now, Leona, it's great. I mean, if you're laning with Leona, you got to be really careful. You got to be aggressive. She's very aggressive champion. All those stuns, you really need to be very aggressive. So, if you're ever in a game with Leona and you're the AD carry, go in when she goes in. Don't just let her sit there stunning everybody fruitlessly. And they are running to the jungle, or running to the tri-bush. Vayne falls instantly. And Jarvan getting first blood. Good job, LGDArm. Good job, Trent. You can do it. I actually work with this guy's brother, so yeah. What are you gonna buy with all that bling bling, buddy? You got 400 blings. You gonna get some boots? Doing a little invade. Mundo's Mundos don't really need the red as much for ganks because they do have the slow on their Q as long as they land it. but it hurts their experience. And so Riven takes that. That'll be nice. They should run to their blue and take the and give that to someone, unless they go for an early gank. And it looks like they're doing just that. Leona missing her E. And Vayne flashing out, tumbling away. It looks like she's going to get away, unless Riven does manage to land the stun, pops her heal, and everybody runs back to do what they were doing. So it looks like it will be Jarvan and Leona bottom. Both champions decided to board that tri-bush. Don't like the party that was just there. Hoppy and RenHanxue are going at it a little bit. Just trying to farm. Keeping out of each other's hair. And Vayne dies. Because I didn't let Direct Camber do its business. Leona getting the kill this time. It's not too bad. I mean, whoever gets the kill, it's good. As long as someone gets an assist. So, Purple getting the immediate early advantage, getting that first kill off of Vayne. It's really going to hurt her self-esteem, especially. It's very discouraging when you give off first blood and then die again. Leona landing the stun, getting the second stun off, and the pop-up from Jarvan, and Mundo down for the count. Just scream out your name all you can, Mundo. Mundo! Top lane, farming around. Doop, doop, doop. And then how's the CS going? RenHanxue and Poppy are doing pretty good. RenHanxue getting a little bit more farm. Unfortunately, it is easier to farm with a RenHanxue than it is a Poppy. I mean, RenHanxue does have his Q, so you can hit multiple targets. Poppy doesn't really do much. She just has auto attacking. I can tell you that farming with a Poppy is a pain in the ass. A lot of people say Anivia is hard to farm with. I've never played Anivia, so I wouldn't know. But Poppy's a bitch. It's nice that her Q does reset the her auto attack, so that's very handy. Any champion that has an auto attack reset, it's very handy. Very good for last hitting. Oof. A lot of damage going down on Poppy, although her passive is reducing it quite significantly. Well, if you're unaware of what Poppy's passive is, it does reduce incoming damage that exceeds 10% of her current health. It's reduced 50%, so it's a huge reduction. Vayne doesn't want any part of this attack. Knocking them back, trying to keep them from doing the farm, and Mundo coming in for a gank. Lands the cleaver. Teemo coming in, pops a few, auto attack, gets a few off. Jarvan lands the knockup, and turn of events! Mundo not going down. Wise decision by LGDArm not to chase. Very good Jarvan. I know it was very tempting, but it would not be worth it. You do have blue buff, you do not want to give that to Teemo or Vayne. You gotta make something happen. Come on, blue team, you gotta make something happen. They're just being pushed around. Not much action in mid, which is fine. The farm is, well, farm's 28 to 29, so it's very even. Pretty boring. We're actually getting a little bit too greedy there. Getting hit by the turret a few times. All Poppy has to do is hit 6, run in, pop her ult, and BAM! There goes a dead crocodile. Now what you don't want to do as Teemo is waste your ammo on using your Q on, like, Leona, for example. Gets the knockup, lands the auto attack, gets the slow with his shield, hits the ignite, doesn't quite get the kill. However, the other ignite from Leona goes off on Vayne, both of them falling extremely low. No kills come from it. 2 ignites down. Not sure whether that was worth it. But, you know, it happens. Haven't seen much ganks from Riven. She's level 4. She's fairly low. Uh-oh, getting the knockup from Jarvan. Getting a little bit greedy. Although Riven's coming in. The ult, or the heal from Vayne gets popped. Gets a little bit too frightened, doesn't want to stay. RenHanxue doing lots of work on Poppy. She is 6, and so is he, so they're kind of like baiting each other who's going to use their ult first. Now RenHanxue does not have heal, but his ult does give him extra health. And it looks like he wants to go in. Mundo's coming top though, so that's going to be bad news for RenHanxue. Poppy gets the Q off, gets the stun. Down goes RenHanxue. And that's one happy Pappy. Happy Pappy. Should I tell you guys I amused myself? Alrighty. Let's see what's going on now. Mid still just back and forth, tossing auto attacks around. Ryze does have blue. Very nice for the jungler to pop up with blue. Both of the junglers actually are manaless, so they can just dish out the blues to whomever needs it. More action going on bottom. Jarvan getting the knock whenever he can, trying to make something happen. And of course I just missed a kill mid. Brand spanking Ryze, apparently. Not even close, baby. As my good friend Donkinjo would say. Vayne just trying to get all the farm she can. Sitting at almost 40. Versus Jarvan's 34 and Leona's 2. Lands the knockout, lands the slow, lands the stun, lands the auto attack and the death. Jarvan did not get it again, which is, you know, it's alright. Carry Leona all day long, boys. That's gonna be stuns for days. Making an appearance. Poppy getting her Q in, doing a chunk of health to RenHanxue. He is getting pretty low. That Q just melts away your health. All she needs is another Q, another stun, and there goes another dead crocodile. Oof, so close. RenHanxue just slicing in and out, just trying to do anything that he can. Although he really needs to just be. Get some items, put his money to use, maybe get cloth armor. He did go cooldown boot, so I'm not sure that was the right choice. I mean, he's kind of getting out harassed like a lot. Brand sees the Mundo. Brand kills the Mundo. Such is life. You see a wild Mundo appear at like half health? Take it. Bringing up the score to a 6-1 lead against blue team. Poppy ulting up RenHanxue, popping her ghost. RenHanxue getting the stun off, although Poppy just says, nope, I'm out of here. In and out. Drive by. Wow, and Leon is just missing the mushroom. Vayne getting the kill, and Vayne landing the stun in turret range, completely obliterating his spree. Definitely worth it for Vayne. See what her gold counts at now. Yeah, she's sitting at 1300 gold, so she's gonna be pretty happy when she goes B. Both of these bushes are warded, and it looks like we're getting a TP in from Teemo. They're going to make a play for this tower, or maybe even try for Dragon. Nope, Mundo's too busy defending mid. So, let's take a look at some of these items. Poppy with her Sheen, and oh, her Philosopher's Stone. Oh wow, the tumble out of Leona ult. Excellent work by Vayne. Knocking over those mushrooms. Oh, Jarvan just missing the knockup for his standard. One more auto attack, Vayne, you can do it. No. No. Lots of action. Everybody wants a piece of these laners. Jarvan's just pretty tanky. Doesn't take Teemo's bait to go into the bush. He knows there's mushrooms in there. Oh, he knows. Jarvan's got double Dorans and a longsword. Looks like he might be going for Brutalizer. Looks like Bunny's coming in trying to make something happen. Meanwhile, Poppy Top is just melting Renekton 2 levels ahead. Brand's trying to push this lane. Maybe he wants to go B. Poppy getting ganked top. Nothing really is going to happen there. I mean, Poppy, you don't really gank her. Unless she's overextended like a lot. Even then, she can just pop her W, or her Paragon. And then what she just did. Gonna try and chase down Renekton. Nope. So we've got Prince Jarvan 4th on the purple team, who's the Prince of the King of Demacia. Meanwhile, Poppy is a Knight of Demacia, although they are opposing teams right now, so it's very unfortunate. I mean, what we need to see is Poppy versus Jarvan, and that would be a fight. A fight to the death. And DC, always unfortunate. Poppy doing work on that Renekton, pops the ult, pops her Q, gets the Ignite, gets her Q off, although dies to the turret. It happens, but you know, it was fun while it lasted. Meanwhile, Mono pops his ult isn't enough to keep him alive. Vayne tumbling away because she does not want to die to this Jarvan, not again. She's already died twice, doesn't need to do it again. Can't get more humiliating. Little Riven's coming in from behind. Pops her ult, really wants to drop her ult. Just hits her, very beautiful. Hits that mushroom, that's not good. Brand getting another kill on Ryze. Or Ryze. There goes the turret. Now we're sitting at 3,000 gold advantage for the purple team, which is not surprising. They are up 6 kills. Blue team really just needs to keep farming. They need to just farm and farm. Brand is at 124 versus Ryze is 86, so it's 40. Like that's 38 above. Gotta keep farming Ryze. Don't try any big moves. Brand is out leveling you. You just got a needlessly large rod. It's scary stuff. Alright, let's try and make something happen. Get blue for Ryze perhaps. That'd be nice. Keep farming bottom. Maybe get a dragon. Or not. Meanwhile, Renekton top. Really wants to take this turret. Although no, he's just pushing it. Perhaps he knows what's going on. It's like, oh, get out of there. Yeah, nothing going on there. Jarvan's getting quite tanky now. He did pick up the Phage and the Giant Belt, so he's going to be going for Frozen Hammer. Frozen Mallet. Meanwhile, the purple team is just trying to distract Teemo and Vayne while they take Dragon. Jarvan lands on Teemo. Teemo flashes out. Brand all bounces off Vayne and Teemo once, then jumps to a minion, unfortunately. However, they do get the kill on both, so that was a very successful dive. And I believe they just got Dragon too. Yep. Huge gold advantage now, up to 4,700. And 2-turn advantage. At this point, there's nothing stopping the purple team. Save for Poppy. I mean, she just has to keep farming. Maybe she can make something happen, but her farm is pretty good. Right now she's at 100 and almost 110 versus RenHanxue's 84, so that's really good. She does use her E to move forward in the lane. Very good. Got to escape. That's her only, basically her only escape aside from her W. But they're just sitting all over her. She does manage to land the ult and picks up Riven almost. Yes, she did get Riven with the Ignite. Good for her. Poppy stays alive. That's the beauty of Poppy. Pops your ghost. Really wants his brand. And I believe you can get him too. Very well done. Beauty of Poppy, ladies and gentlemen. Very underplayed. Very underrated. In about a minute and a half, I sense a blue team surrender vote. But I could be just jumping the gun. I don't know. You know, it happens. And I think I was just on full screen. Crap. It was probably flickering that whole time. Son of a bitch. Oh well. I'm new to this, guys. Cut me a little bit of slack. Blue team just trying desperately for something to happen. I mean, they really need to catch up and farm. Get a turret. They need to group up and start making something happen. As soon as Vayne gets some nice farming, she did get boots of swiftness though. It's probably the last thing that she wants. You don't really need to move that quickly, Vayne. You just need to do some damage. I just need to do some damage. Poppy coming in and Renekton again. She's 3 levels ahead now. Renekton kind of scared. Poppy could just probably dive him and then knock down that turret in 2 hits. However, Riven is coming up top. Maybe making for a gank. I don't think the Poppy's going to fall though. She hasn't used her ult yet. She still has her W. Yep, and there it is. She escapes, no problem. It's very difficult to gank a Poppy, especially when she is warding properly. And that one black dude, getting away from that turret. Good job. I feel really bad saying that name. I feel like I'm racist or something. Oh shit. Oh, excuse me. What a yawn. It's been a long day. Thought I'd come home, watch a few games. Always love it. And there goes the ult from Jarvan. Knocks him right out of his own ult. I thought perhaps Vayne would try and tumble out, but she stuck around, tried to get the kill. Leona comes, saves the day, gets the stun off, and manages to steal the kill again. Sorry, not steal the kill, but just get the kill. And Brand's passive just ticking down and rise. He does have 80 health left. He manages to slip away like the sneaky blue little devil that he is. And it looks like blue team is not going to surrender. They're sticking it out. They're trying to come back from their slump. They're about 5k behind. That by no means is a GG, but it is quite a bit to catch up on. They're behind in 7 kills, and actually there's the surrender vote right there. Spoke too soon. It was a good fight. They tried to make it last, but purple team just had the advantage. They did have a Jarvan, and they did have Brand. Jarvan 5-1, Brand 5-1. Now those are some scary champs. Anyway, there you go. GG, thanks for watching, guys.